arrangement is already in place, and the court has sanctioned it. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Well, it's just we become helpless. It's a bad omen when the listing takes place because it will shake the investors' confidence in the market. And investors' confidence is very important. It's key in the market. If this really delisting is continue unabated, there is fear. There is probable fear among the investors because if a complete erosion of the confidence will give, we hope it will not continue. But if there is an arrangement between company and SEC, our apex body has sanctioned it. There's little anybody can do about it. But we pray that it will not continue.
So let me throw this question now to Mr. Garba Kofi, still talking about delisting. What's your view on this latest development?
Well, this is part of the game. Listing and delisting is part of it. I can tell you, from 2012 to date, we have about 6 companies that have listed, and they contain more than 60% of the entire market capitalization.
Okay.
At the same period, over 50 companies were delisted, and they hold nothing. My major concern is that if we are going to delist, pay the shareholders well.
Value, okay. Yeah.
We are all aware, all of the listed Dangote flour, and it paid 24 naira. The same price it paid allegedly for Dangote is the same price it paid to the minority. Nobody cry about it. But come to Ardoba. Everybody were aware that Ardoba bought 75% of these shares from Chief Kemi Otodola at 66 naira 25 kobo. Why are they paying a fee not to the investors? What is 17 naira 38 kobo? I want the regulators to wake up, see this and checkmate it.
Okay.
If we want to delist, go ahead and delist, but pay the minority shareholder well. We should not allow the sanction of the very few minority that will go and help the management and say we agree to that. The regulator must intervene to see that they protect the minority shareholders. As long as that is done, I don't have any issue with whoever want to be delisted.
Okay.
When you listed, you get the recognition of the government, and it is easier for you to place your shares to any bank and take loan. When you delisted, you cannot do that. Because you are not listed, you don't have the privilege of placing your shares. You have to look at your plant, equipment, land, and concept of so many things to obtain your loan. So for me, those who want the list should delist. We have no issue with that, but the exchange will ensure that there should not be peanut like what happened to Ardoba.
What kind of market-friendly reforms should market regulators initiate to avoid further delisting?
Okay, good. Very blessed. My daughter has spoken there. Investors' protection is key. So whatever thing that the issuers want to do, investors' protection is key. The investors have to be protected. In my own case, I don't care whether it is majority investor or minority investor. All investors has to be protected. But however, we have seen with experience that it's usually the small investors that are, change most of the time.
Exactly.
So investors have to be protected, and that is the role of the apex regulator. Yes, I would say the current management of that regulatory agency, they are doing quite a lot.
Okay.
Uguda, they are doing quite a lot.
Yeah, that's
sure. Yeah, that's SEC. And I'm sure before they sanction this, they must have seen that, well, the people have followed all the processes before, because if court has also given the approval, then they themselves, their hands are tied. But again, we must also note that there are 2 types of delisting.
Okay.
You have regulatory delisting and voluntary delisting.
Okay, great.
Now, regulatory delisting, that is, these companies have not been meeting their post-listing requirements.
Okay.
When you are listed, there are certain things you'll be asked to do. And while you are listed, you know that you need to send your returns, your annual accounts, quarterly accounts, things that happen in your firm. You know, you need to make all those report. If you are not regular, and we have seen some companies, we are talking of 20, I don't know, maybe it was AP or Oando that had that issue.
Till now,
you know. You are not giving the investors and general public the information that they require as at when due, and it has been done for over a period of time. Of course, regulators will come in and begin. That is, if they don't say that there is no remedy, you'll be asked to delist. That is, it is the regulator that telling you, advising you to delist. Of course, there are other things you have not been meeting, maybe free floats. They will be giving you enough time to meet up all those things, and when you are not meeting them, of course, that will be regulatory delisting. Now, when you now come to voluntary delisting, that's what Adova has done. The company on their own willingly. But again, we have also observed most of these companies that are leaving, if you look at them very well, they've not even been performing so well. I'm not saying they're not performing so no, still well. I like it. Some of them are not performing so well. So, like my parents said, we don't have problem with them delisting, but follow due process of this delisting.
Okay.
But what the government can also do, can do to improve listing and ensure that companies who are already listed will continue to be listed. Yes, proper regulatory framework.
I have seen companies that are quite doing well in their respective fields, and they are making quite enough of profits. I was having a conversation with someone who is a player in the Nigerian real estate sector, and this guy was telling me how much his company made and how much a certain company is actually making. But this brings to the fore now, given the importance of listing to the impact of the Nigerian exchange, what can the regulators do to bring more of this company into the exchange to be listed?
No, apart from the market is a free entry and free exit, you need to encourage, those that are not in the market to come to the market, let them know the benefits or as being a listed company. Not only that, there are some regulation or some requirement that you can lower to attract more people to come on. Good. Like those that are going to the small listing, because we have alternative market in this market. Growth board, that they can bring either 2 years financial. There are some that are coming to people say bring 3 years, 4 years. They say we can to attract them to come. But like Alaji said, once you are a listed company, become a public company that the confidence about your operation will also be boosted. If you want to access for any form, we will. But there's one thing that my colleague was saying that said me to do in terms of this listing that we're seeing. Because if it's not taken, we might see more delisting than coming in. To come in is you need to keep to your potential requirement. But to go out is easy for them. What I say so is that if like Alaji just said, if something like Adova, where the majority shareholder was paid around 65,000 naira, and now you are paid minority below 20 naira, SEC should come with a rule that if you want to delist, if you are paid social amount to social group of people, let it be off for the market. Running to court is one thing they can do, but court is outside. We have an IST, that the investment tribunal. They run to court. Finally, if SEC do not give go ahead, they're not going to take action because they are the regulator of the market. Okay. SEC need to weigh in here and also educate even all these listed companies on how to go about it. Because if the same company, because capital market, especially equity, is a leveler. Whether you have 1 million share, I have 1,000 share, we are the same in that company because we are all common shareholder. Unless you're a professional shareholder, you can give. But for ordinary shareholder, everybody is equal. But if the same company, in the same share we're having, we are paying somebody else a bigger money, you are paying me extra money, it shows that that equity of the capital market is a level out. That's why we call it equity, we call it security, we call it stuff. For that equity is but everybody is equal, that thing is missing. I think SEC should sit down and work on it that yes, if you are paying Mr. A5 naira to go, especially if you are a minority shareholder or the others that want to go pay the same amount so that they will not be worth this I think that will make it more transparent, and also will encourage people that want to delete and also calculate people. If you know that if I pay the Mr. A 60 naira, I want to pay that, I also discourage not to delete, and also you go ahead and keep to the word requirement and continue operation. But once that you can do adjustment, you can go and do back door negotiation and bring no, it doesn't make sense.